would like to see a power of makeup video or like a 1,000 rupee full face sort of a video, and some of you guys commented you would like to see both in one, like a video wherein you can see the power of makeup in 1,000 rupees. So I was like, you know what, that is a great idea. I could have never been that creative, but because I have you guys backing me up who can give me creative ideas whenever I ask for, I don't have to be afraid. So yes, this is the look that I've come up with. Obviously this is not like a look, but I have done like half of my face to show you guys the power of makeup. A lot of times we hear people say, you know, that's why I don't trust a girl because she has so much makeup on and this and that. What I personally think is makeup is not a necessity for any girl. It's not like she has to do it. It's not like something that has been bounded upon her. For me, makeup is something that we do because we like to do it, something to enhance what we already have rather than to, you know, be a completely different person altogether. A lot of time people tend to think that makeup is something that has been imposed onto them because they have certain society standards that they have to meet in terms of beauty. But what I think, makeup is something you can do to just make yourself feel good about nothing in general, but just, you know, the idea of dressing up and just doing something for yourself. That's what I think. You need to do makeup not for anyone else but for yourself. So yeah, that's what I think personally. That's what my thoughts are. Your thoughts might differ, and that's perfectly fine because no two human beings are same, so you can think completely different than what I think about makeup. But yes, anywho, this video is going to be a power of makeup video in 1,000 rupees. So yes, this side of my face which you see right here has been done in under 1,000 rupees. Actually the total was like 898 rupees. So yes, if you want to know how I got this side of my face in 1,000 rupees, or you just want to see how my face transformed from this to this, then please keep on watching. So I'm going to start off with my foundation, and the foundation I'm using today is this MTV MUAH Makeup Art Hues Oil Free Foundation by Blue Heaven. This retails for 149 rupees and I'm in the shade Natural Beige. This does have a very medium coverage, so it's good for covering up any scars or pigmentation like your under eyes or anything. So I'm going to cover half of my face because this is going to be a power of makeup sort of a video, and I'm going to be covering up my acne scars as well. As you can see, I have some scars going here. Now the thing about acne and acne scars is that I don't think that that's important. So if you want to cover them up, cover them up. If you don't want to cover them up, show them off. It's not such a big deal for me because I feel it's something very natural and can happen to anyone. So I'm not going to give such a great importance to acne and acne scars. So I'm just going to use a buffer brush and I'm going to buff this foundation onto my skin. And because it's oil free, it's not going to clog your pores. Set my face with this Maybelline White Super Fresh Perfecting Compact. I'm in the shade Pearl and this compact retails for 150 rupees. Next up, I'm going to pick up this Essence All About Sunrise eyeshadow palette. This retails for 399 rupees and it has 6 gorgeous shades inside. I've already reviewed this palette, so if you want to check out that review, I would link it in the bottom bar. So I'm going to pick up this pearly white shade from right here. And I'm going to use this as my highlight today. This would make sure my skin looks glowy and dewy and luminous, which it's actually not. And just a tiny bit on my Cupid's bow would make sure I have fuller looking lips. A bit on the tip of the nose would make sure my nose looks sharper than what it is. I have like a fat nose, so yeah, I need to do this step. And lastly, between my brows would again make sure my skin looks all sorts of luminous and dewy. Because I have this palette in hand, I'm going to start off with this palette only. So I'm going to use this beautiful shade from right here. And I'm going to put this color all over my lid area and blend it out in the crease. Using that same brush, I'm going to pick up this darker brown color. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my crease to make sure my crease looks more defined and my eyes look more deep set, which they aren't. I'm going to use a clean brush and blend this out. Then I'm going to pick up that white shade again and I'm going to place it in my inner corners to make sure my eyes look big and bright, which again they're not. My eyes are pretty small and closed up. So this would help in opening them up and making them look bigger than what they are. Then I'm going to go into my mascara. This is the Blue Heaven Fashion Mascara. This retails for about 100 rupees. I wouldn't say that this is like the best mascara out there, but because I am doing like the 1,000 rupee makeup challenge as well in this video, so I'm going to be using this mascara just to make sure that you know, I stay within that limit. So also because you've seen my makeup hack videos, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an angular brush and run it through my mascara. And I'm going to use the mascara liquid as my liner today. So I am going for a pretty bold wing because that again makes sure my eyes has a nice shape to it and it's more defined. Also run this along my lower lash line, just the outer half, to make sure that my eyes look bigger and doll-like. I'm gonna go back in with that palette and I'm gonna pick up this gold shade and I'm gonna place it right on the center of my eyelid to make sure my eyes catch more light and that my eyes appear more rounder. And I'm gonna place that same white shade below my brow bone as well to make sure they look more lifted up. I'm going to go back into that deepest shade from right here and I'm going to place it right below where my black is to smoke out the lower lash line. Then I'm going to take a blusher brush and I'm going to pick up this deep brown right here and I'm going to use this like my bronzer, not as my contour but as my bronzer to bring some warmth to my face. Up this brown shade. It's not that shimmery, it's more on the matte side and plus it has like a definite grey undertone. I'm just slightly touching my brush because these eyeshadows are really pigmented and I'm gonna go right on the hollow of my cheekbone and blend this out. You see how bronzing and contouring immediately gives your face such a nice structure. I'm gonna go back in with that same mascara and finish off my lashes. Jump back into this color. As I said, it's not that shimmery, it's more on the matte side, so it really helps in, you know, defining your brows as well. So I'm just picking up this angular brush and I'm going to define my eyebrows with this. Lipstick and blush. I'm going to use the same product for both of them. So what I'm going to be using is this hot pink lipstick by Elle. I also have like an Avon lip and cheek stain, but I'm not really sure if it's still like available or it has been discontinued, so I don't want to use that. I want to use the products which are still available. So yes, I'm using this Elle lipstick. This is the Color Pop range. So yes, it's a beautiful shade. So I'm going to apply it to half of my lips first. My lips have a nice color. Then I'm going to take a little bit of it on my finger and just like a cream blush apply it on my cheeks and blend it out to make sure my cheeks look flushed and natural and all those good things. So now let's calculate. My foundation was for 149 rupees. My compact was for 150 rupees. My next, what did I use? I used my eyeshadow quad, which was for 399 rupees. Then I used a mascara worth 100 rupees. Then I used, what did I use? Lipstick worth 100 rupees. That's all I used, right? Right? Did I miss out something? I don't think I missed out anything. So yes, this makes the total as 898 rupees, which is not even thousands, like 100 rupees less than 1,000. So I think I'm really proud of myself now. In the end, I would also like to say yes, makeup gives me immense happiness and I love applying it because I'm able to express myself in the form of my makeup, but I'm equally happy to be in my skin. I think everyone should be happy and comfortable in their own skin as well as much as they are when they have makeup on, because at the end of the day this is who we are and there's no running away from that. And why should you run away? No one's perfect. So yes, just be happy in who you are, and I swear to you guys that would be like the best feeling you've ever felt, except for obviously Nutella and donuts and chocolate, but we can keep that aside. So yes, this was my Power of Makeup and 1,000 rupee challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, then please rate, comment and subscribe. It will mean a lot to me. And do not forget to follow me on all my social media, which would be linked in the bottom bar, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Till then, take care. Bye.